And good evening. Yes, here we are. It's Saturday night. It's just gone 7 o'clock. And after playing around with some heavy loads in the video that went out this week, I thought, well, why not? I thought we'd spend a Saturday night trying to play around with some more. I've also, because of the Steam sale going on this weekend, picked up a couple of other SCS DLCs. So what I thought we'd do is, first of all, go and reconfigure this truck. Use some of the Griffin pack that I've purchased, and also the Michelin tyre pack. Then we'll go and pick up some heavy loads and see if we can work our way through a couple anyway of the heavy loads from the DLC. Rimwoods, good evening. So where we are in the world is where we left off from the last video, which is Hamburg. Because there's a job already leaving Hamburg, what I need to do is go and buy the garage, which I haven't done yet. So we'll jump in the truck and drive once World of Trucks decides to load. At some point we're going to stick with Scania this evening, because obviously that's what the Griffin pack is all about. So here we are in a lovely R440, which will start up using a manual gearbox. It is going good, Mr. Rimwoods. Hope everything's going okay with you. Which side of the road are we on? Jack, good evening. So what we'll do is we're going to configure a brand new truck using some of the Griffin pack, and then we'll go and grab ourselves one of the heavy jobs. I've seen that there's one leaving Hamburg that's the heaviest in the game, or heaviest in the DLC, the 61-ton train. So hopefully we can get a truck configured, delivered back to the garage here once we purchased it, and then could come grab that and go and take the load. That's the plan, and it finished in about 7 hours time, so it should be doable, hopefully. But engine wise, of course, I'm not going to go with the 720. We're going to stay small, probably a 500 max, but I might even just stick with a 440 because I like it. So yeah, I thought we'd do a bit of trucking this evening. AD, good evening. In readiness as well for the ETS2 MP stream we've got coming up 2 weeks time on the bank holiday weekend. That's on the Sunday night. Oh, bouncy, bouncy. Do I really want to buy this garage? Yes, I do. Okay, so garage has been purchased. So now what we need to do is come out of that, go to the truck dealers, go to Scania, buy online, and we're going to go with the R because that's what I like, and we'll configure it. So normal cab, yeah, 4x2 of course. Engine wise, yeah, I think we'll stick with we'll go for the 440 Euro 6, I think. So I'll stay with the 440, pulling 61 tons of train. It could be interesting with a 440, but I'm up for that. Transmission wise, stick with a 12 speed. Interior, we'll stay with the standard one for this. Paint job, okay. Well, yeah, it's got to be really, isn't it? We've got to go with the Sims and Stuff paint job. Accessories. Now this is where it should start getting interesting, hopefully. We've got to stick a beacon on there. I'm hoping to spot some of the stuff that comes with the Griffin pack. We'll go with that light bar. And then we'll put... okay, a couple of Michelin dolls. I've got a Michelin pack, I suppose. Lights wise, haven't got a lot of lights. Texture not found for those. I fancy going for the lumens up there. something a bit different rather than normal round ones. So we'll do that. That's just a sun visor. I think we'll leave it as stock. Left window flag. Okay, we could go. Do we really want a flag? There's plenty of flags to choose from. We've got anything random apart from the STS ones. We're going to go English flag, I suppose. Germany, Greenland. Blimey, there's a lot of flags. Macedonia, Moldova, Romania. Okay, that is a lot of flag choices. So I think to keep flag of Zimbabwe, I don't think so. I think we'll go with Euro Truck flag. Oh, that's a light board in the back, isn't it? We've got to go to Mighty Griffin then, haven't we? Oh, you go to the Mighty Griffin. Is that going to get rid of my... Oh, quite like that. Bit of a Scania symbol. Oh, hang on, we got here that. Bit of the Griffin thing around the door. That's quite smart. And we'll go with the ninja steps. So we better duplicate that around the other side, haven't we? That's a cheap paint job. Sure is a cheap paint job. Get rid of that. Yeah, we can't get rid of it. It's stock, isn't it? So that's all done. That's all done. Flag. Mirrors. We'll stick with plastic. Same door handle's been done. Step. Ninja's been done. So, okay. Get rid of that. Don't like those front mirrors. Ooh, Scania LED emblem. So I've seen in the preview video one inside this side. I think it looked a bit tacky personally. Oh, hang on, what's that now? Scania V8 power. Scania Mighty Griffin emblem. We've got to go with that. So what's the two of them then? We go in two places. Oh no, Mighty Griffin. Ooh, now that's... Yep, I like that. Front grille. It's not compatible with front pouch Mighty Griffin. Wow, that that's a lot of lightage. Wow, that looks quite smart, doesn't it? Very shiny. I think I prefer the Mighty Griffin one. That's a lot of lights. We can't put anything in there. See, that's a shame. I'll have to download an LED light pack or something. Oh, we got some new, or one new. You got a 440 engine. Yep, definitely a 440. I don't know if I like that. That's a bit. Yeah, I like an underpowered truck. Yeah, I don't like that. I'm gonna leave that off. We will go with a... Oh god, no. Accent? Yeah, I suppose. That looks alright. 50k customs. We'll go with some yellow lights down there. Why wouldn't they work on the grill then? Looks nice. Yeah, it's just very quick. What's all this then? Oh, cool. Little front mud flaps. They're quite smart. Quite like them. So we've done the door handles. We've done that. I'm keeping that. I quite like that. Right, tyres. We should have the Michelin pack. Yes, we have. 31517 Michelin multi-way. Can we change? Does that mean we can change the... You can change the colour of the writing. Yes, it does. Oh, we've got to have yellow, haven't we? Quite like that. Rims, absolute fury gloss, definitely. Actually, multi-ways. Stick with that again. And then that back to yellow. And standard gloss, you have to go on the back. Okay. Side skirts, yes please. Wow. Liking that. Exhaust wise, I don't know bother about an exhaust. Quite like having these light strips look too. Oh no, that's too low to the ground. I think even a. No, see, that looks a bit naff. Okay, what can we do on the back then? Thor. Wow. Yeah, I'm not a Centurion. I'm definitely not a Diva. That looks a bit different. Or stock. No, I think I'll go with Thor. Which gives us another. That looks quite nice. What's the difference in that one? Oh, with a chrome bit on. Not that you'll see that because it'll be covered by trailer, but yeah. Okay, what have we got up here then? We've got to go with Thor. Ooh. Oh, truck bed for the win. And rear exhaust. Yeah, do we want to go? That looks a bit. Wow. Yeah, I think we'll stick with Thor for that. Flipping heck. I don't know if it suits the 4x2. But it's different. What's the other one? V8 power. No. I think we've got to go all Thor, haven't we? What do we think? It's different. It will do for this evening. So accessory wise, we've got the logo thing over there. We can put a dashboard table in, which means we can actually have some a Michelin coffee cup. No, we don't want that, do we? That's a bit naff. We've got to have the a couple of wobbly dogs, haven't we? And we can have the V8 model down the front there, and something here maybe. Our mobile phone up there. That's different. What have we got down here? So we can stick our pair of aviators down there. A weekend bag. No, see, I don't like that. That's pretty naff. Can we have something swinging about? We have the Scania. So we want those dots, and then we can put Iveco. Is there a Scania pennant? Yes, there is. We'll have that hanging up there. How's that? That looks cool. Okay, so we'll purchase that, and we'll get it delivered to not Dortmund. Where are we? Up here, aren't we? Hamburg. There we go. So now we go to our truck manager, and there is our beastie. We'll drive it. And hopefully now we should appear in it. So yeah, a bit of a quick configuration that was. Bouncing dogs for the win. And there we are. Slightly shiny at the front, isn't it? But yeah, quite like that. I'm going to have to take a cheeky little screenshot of that, I think. There we go. Right, so now we need to get ourselves a job. And as it's the heavy haul, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 different loads we can pull. So we'll check the freight market from everywhere here. When I checked before the stream, there was one there. I'm not in Amsterdam, no, I was in Hamburg. Why did it relocate me to Amsterdam? There it was. Locomotive from Hamburg. So 260-mile thing with a 61-ton loco. That's going to be a check, but now I need to relocate myself to Hamburg. Now this is new. If you haven't seen this before, this shows you how your current truck will cope with the load you're about to take. So it's saying that for normal, obviously if these bars were full, the truck would be perfect. So it's saying for normal cargo, yeah, this truck would do well. 2 axles, 1 powered axle, 440 brake horsepower, fine. Maneuverability, good, because it's only got 2 axles. Hills, not great, because it hasn't got much power. Uneven surfaces, not great, but the worst one out of the lot, heavy cargo. It is not great for heavy cargo. So we could set our GPS to the nearest shop and then reconfigure the truck, give it 720 brake horsepower engine, some more axles, but we don't want to do that. So we'll click continue. But now what I need to do is relocate ourselves back to Hamburg. So we'll bring up the console, go to Hamburg, and as if by magic, we're here. So let's go and plonk ourselves down here somewhere. Just go for it exactly. There we go. So we have arrived in Hamburg. Let's start this thing up again then. What's that light? I think it's that thing behind me. Look, that looks pretty cool. And we got the illuminate thing over there in that corner. We got a little Scania flag. We got a nodding dog. So I hope our phone don't ring. So I think that's just out of reach. Put the medal to the pedal. So let's go. So yeah, I could have gone with a 720, but I think that would have been too easy. I'm just checking the sat navs, make sure I'm aiming towards the right place. I am up here, LKW. So 61 ton. We're going to go with the heaviest load first and see how we go. We'll pull a couple. See how we go. It'd be nice to pull some different ones. See, there are 8 altogether, which I've handily written down. We've got asphalt miller, industrial cable reel, concrete beams, crawl dozer, locomotive, which is what we'll be pulling now, metal centering, it's like a big half hoop thing, mobile crane, which is the one I pulled in the video, and a transformer, and not a robot in disguise. And the pack is £3.59p, and it also comes with some trailers that have got rear steer, which again, if you saw the YouTube video, I didn't attempt to steer. Oh, the flag's flapping around. That's not annoying at all. Covering my mirror. So this is the same. Well, it's not the same. Why is it saying the mileage is? That's a bit odd. Oh, that's the range. No, I thought it was a set mileage. That's the range, isn't it? 3,779 miles currently. Well, I think this is where we're picking up our load from. There it is. Nodding dog. So freight market. Yeah, we're gonna have that one. Thank you very much. Yeah, I still know it's underpowered. Oh, this is one of the rear steer trailers as well. Oh, yep, that's a stop there. I hope there's some nice steep inclines on this route. Yeah, thanks, Larwood. You think they deliver it by rail track? You think they would, wouldn't you? Right, so there we go. We are hooked up. But yeah, those rear wheels steer. Obviously they won't until I move in, but this is going to be interesting. So let's jump back in. Let's pop some lights on, actually. I think, if I can remember how to... There we go. Got the lights on? Nope. There we go. Got some lights on. Not that we need them. Parking brake off. Good idea. Well, it's moving. I can't remember what I set to my beacons button. Oh, that's the windscreen wipers. Okay. Sure I set a button to beacons. Okay, that's lights. Oh, no, that's menu. Don't want that. That's... Okay. Okay, perhaps I didn't set a button to beacons. Oh, well, we'll go beaconless. Only just pulls away in first. Okay, so you should now be able to see. Should I go to that external view again? I'm not planning to put away in third. There you go, see those rear wheels are steering, but... You gonna wait for me? You're gonna wait there, are you? I'm not wimping out using an auto either. Manual all the way. So 372 miles, some of it by ferry. But it's putting it. There we go. See, who needs 700 horsepower? When 440 is just fine. So yeah, I had someone put in a comment for the last video that actually reversing it isn't too bad because of this front set of wheels here, which I think is why this thing can actually pull it. Just. Oh, looking forward to a hill incline. Yeah, thanks, AD. At least I've got a single shift the gears. So it should be doing remarkably well on the flat. But yeah, it's just hills. I think is where we're going to get the problem. I will single shift that gear though. Now we're doing okay. 34 miles an hour. I'm going to pretty much have to max out the revs in every gear. Should I single shift? Yeah, I might. Yeah, I might just do that in the top gears. It's just if you have to slow down a lot for anything, that's going to be the fun bit. We're up into 10th. Okay, so this bit could be fun already. Bit coming up. Moving one hill in Scandinavia somewhere. Yeah. So I've just realised the chat isn't appearing on screen, so I need to resolve that. What, a hill like this, you mean? Right, what I'm going to do though is bear with me just a second. I just need to get the Twitch chat on the screen. Bear with me. I just do that. Twitch chat. Oh, there we go. Yeah, people are beeping at me now. Oh, putting away in second. Interesting. Yeah, I should be okay if I get a good run up. There we go. I've pulled the 95-ton transformer with a Scania 360. That's a challenge. This is only 61 tons. This is nothing. Although you do notice the weight. I'll say for only £3.59 for 8 different loads and 2 different trailers. There's an extendable trailer as well, I think. It's a bargain. Even that Griffin Junior pack, I quite like that. If you like Scanias, obviously it only works on Scanias. Oh, nodding dog's going a bit berserk there. Shame there wasn't the inbuilt sat nav. This is blanked out in this model. I could have gone up a model, I suppose. Got that. I could have got rid of the one off screen, but doing surprisingly well. Oh, I'm speeding by quite a bit there. I can see in the wing mirror is train and exhausts. Right, it's when we get out on these like A-type roads that we could have an interesting challenge, unless this is all free. Wow. Well, he was going for it, wasn't he? It's that mid-range bit of the revs is where it's going to struggle. It's like the 1500 to 2000. Well, at least we know any load we get after this one's going to be easy. Up into 12th. I'm doing the speed limit. Yeah, who'd have thought that, see? I wonder how accurate SCS simulators the power to weight. It does feel as though there's a lot of power, certainly down the low end. I see there is a special gearbox for it, 12 plus 2. Have you seen it? No. What, to be able to pull the heavy loads? So it gives you 2 crawler gears, I'm guessing then. So I take it no multiplayer with it just yet. Not sure. We're having this discussion last night as to whether MP is going to support it. I'm guessing it will at some point, but not as yet as far as I'm aware. If it does by the time we do the MP stream in 2 weeks' time, that'll be pretty good. But this is doing it very, very well. It'd be nice in the next run if we can get one of the longer loads. And then maybe go a bit more cross-country. So we have got to tackle some inclines and stuff. That could be interesting. So be wary, it is a lot of weight. I can't go around corners too fast in case I fall over. Yeah, doing 60 miles an hour in a 440, towing 61 tons. Who would have thought it, eh? Yes, it is in MP now. I just tried it, it works. Awesome. So there we go. We'll be doing an MP stream in 2 weeks' time. So it'd be great to be able to pull some heavy loads. I've got changed down already. In MP. Okay, so straight on here. Okay, Is he going to let me out? I'm guessing he wasn't. Right, 289 miles. We've got 10 hours to get it there. So it should be dark by the time we get it there. So I really want to try and avoid hauling some loads at night, but if another MP user doesn't have the pack, will they see the trailer? Yeah, that's a good point. They can't make it a prerequisite that you've got to have the pack to access MP, surely. They probably won't see the trailer. Yeah, it'd be nice to get a few of us. We had 4, I think, and 5 of us at the last MP stream. So it'd be nice to get a few more of us together. So I will put some more details up next weekend as to a starting place, maybe somewhere in mainland Europe this time, rather than get confused trying to leave the UK. And we'll certainly avoid Europort because of all the trolls. Yes, it works without a DLC. Oh no, it works without a DLC. Okay. Oh my god, bit quick. Well, so far this is surprisingly easy. Mainly because of these roads, I think. Does get approved though. You don't need a big one. Engine, that is. It's just these little bits like we got coming up here now where the road curves round. It's just a case of keeping momentum. Disappointingly easy. Well, you wait, AD. I don't know what sort of roads we're going to get the other end. You're saying I should have gone for a 360 or something. I'm quite happy to downgrade the engine if you want me to. I'd go down to a 360 for the next load. Okay. Even around there was fine. So straight on at this one. Try and get out then, if you'll let me out. You didn't let me out? No. Just come back. Wow, autocorrect for the win. Yeah, I can guess which word auto-corrected. Back up to 12th again. Yeah, it is surprisingly easy, or depressingly easy, or disappointingly easy in AD's words. It doesn't feel like I'm pulling 61 tons. I just feel like a 20-ton trailer. Obviously down to my superior gear changing and driving skills. So yeah, what I think I will do when we get to the next town is I'll downgrade the engine. We'll take it down to the 410, I think. Just to make it less easy, because this is the heaviest load. Everything else is going to be lighter than this. Okay, turning right. without running in the back of the Volvo. Yeah, it is looking pretty nice though, the truck. Quite like it. Definitely with the Sims and Stuff skin on. That's very reflective though, that backplate. And yeah, I think that rear dolly, that bit sticking out the back, is taking a lot of the weight of the load. Oh, the second gear, it does it. I think if I went down to the 360, I'd have to single shift the gears. Which I can do. Brakes don't seem to be affected by the weight. No, it's just my superior braking. Anticipating the brake and all that. Maybe not. Okie dokie. Cheers, Dragon. Well, I'm supposed to be in that lane. Mind over matter. Wow, that was nearly a collision. Okay, so we're coming up to the port then. Yeah, I think I'll go down to the 360. Maybe I'll look for that gearbox. See what we can pull with the base engine then after this. Oh, won't pick a gear, that one I'll do. I can't remember coming down here before. Yeah. Definitely can't remember coming down here before. I was about to drive on straight onto the ferry then. Okay, so we're going... where are we going? There? It was there, wasn't it? Yes, it was there. Bing bong. Hopefully we've gone to the right port. Shame it didn't tell you which port. No! Okay, I've just got a message up saying that ETS2 Steam has stopped working. Yeah, so I've got to close the program. Dagnabbit. Right, so that's not good. So we'll have to start that. Again, if I can find my little thing. Where's it gone? I've lost me shortcut. There it is. Okie dokie, cheers 80. Hopefully we're back. I don't know where it's going to last, so it's not going to save it, is it? Okay, we continue the game. Now, has it got an autosave? Okay, you just did that. Okay. At least you haven't lost a job. Okay, we'll carry on regardless then. We'll try that again. I don't know how far back it put us, 241 miles. It's a little bit of the way back. We'll do that last little bit again then. So obviously when it crossed the across the channel. I hope we don't get the same issue that Chris had with the game crashing every time he tried to get on a ferry. If that's the case, we have to cancel his job and stay on the mainland. We'll see. We'll try it one more time. So not too far back, I don't think. Yeah, it wasn't too far back, about 10 minutes, I suppose. Yeah, I hope there isn't an issue with taking stuff on the ferry. Alright, back here. Did you play multiplayer before this, Steve? On this profile? Yes, I did. So yeah, I was wondering that might be an option. No, I think, have I boarded the ferry with it since? We'll soon see. If it crashes again, then yeah, no, it's a profile. Problem is I haven't got another profile. No, it stopped working again. So it's not the boarding of the ferry that seems to be the issue. It's something else. We'll try loading this again. So it's definitely not boarding a ferry. Hopefully it should put us back where we were. Which it does. Okay, we'll try that again. Oh, come on. I can't change the fourth, though. Okay. Had a brain moment then. Did you download the ETS2 Upgrand that is now out? Upgrand? Somebody fed the gremlins. Yeah. This game is normally rock solid for me in single player. Obviously something that Windows isn't liking. Alright, see how far we get this time. It could be something to do with this port. Perhaps a bug with the new content. No, it's not. It's only the heavy haul pack that's new. The Michelin pack and stuff, and the Griffin pack's been out a long time. That was green. It is surprisingly easy pulling this. Okay, go in the left-hand lane this time. Well, if we do get off the ferry, then yeah, once we finish this job, I will downgrade the engine. which is unusual, isn't it? Most things in these sort of games, you'll go, "Oh, more power. I want less power." To make it more challenging. Oh, that's a gearbox. Okay, indicate this time and slow down. Okay, so we're going to Trelleborg. Let's see what happens this time. Is it going to work? Nope. So this is the issue with the getting on off the ferry thing, I think. So I think what I might have to do is maybe cancel that job and either try and find the same load again and not take anything that involves getting on a ferry. Yeah, Steve V's gearbox round 2. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Oh, it could be that port. Could be something there. Could be a bug in that port now. Where was I going? Let's have a quick look. Can I skip to anywhere? I could teleport to Trelleborg. Let's try and see if I can do that. You need ETS update. But I should have automatically got it. Okay. Let's see if it'll actually put me down in Trelleborg. No. Steam stopped working. Damn it. Okay. So you're saying there should be an update, which it should have automatically updated though. But nothing pending in Steam. Properties. Updates. Always keep the game up to date. Our background downloads. Nope, there hasn't been an update. Okay. Right, well I think it's that port or something the other side of that port. So what we'll do, oh, you're looking at a black screen, aren't you? Sorry about that. Just in case it's a port thing, what I'll do, okay, load that one. We didn't do that last time. Okay, what we'll do is we'll cancel that current job. And now my guy's tired. Well, where's the next nearest city that we can go to? Handily right there. So we'll go there. when we can turn around. We'll go there, we'll sleep, we'll downgrade the truck. We'll try and find another job that's going to keep us on terra firma, as it were. Yeah, I think it might be something to do with my profile since the stream, because it's a stream profile. That we have to not leave mainland Europe. That's all. So we can take some jobs. You're getting very, very sleepy. I know I'm getting sleepy. Thank you very much for that. So we'll come around here, we'll rest. Rest twice, I think, so at least we get it to be daylight again properly. Although early morning can look quite nice in this game, we might rest once. And then we have to teleport then probably to where we've got the next load coming out. Once we've downgraded the truck. Slightly speeding through Rostock. That's proof of that. Look into my eyes. Don't look around my eyes. You're getting tired. No, I'm getting tired. You just told me that. Okay. So we'll come over here and rest. Next to this Merc. And pull forward slightly more. There we go. See what time this gives us. 4:44. That's not a bad time. Quite like that. Okay, now we will downgrade the truck. Upgrade shop. So engine wise, we're going to go down to the 360. Gearbox wise, so it's 12 speed. 12 speed wherever it's hard. 12 plus 2. Okay. Not sure how that's going to work, but we'll give that a go. Okay, so we're now at 360. And then let's check for jobs then. Job market. Okay, we've got the crane. Any coming out of here that's heavy? Oh, yes we have. Rostock to Gdansk. That'll do. Concrete beams, that's one of them. 51 ton. Expires in 25 minutes. We better grab that. Yeah, we don't care about that. Without crashing into the Merc. Oh, okay. This can't even pull away empty. Yep, sorry red lights. We're on a bit of a deadline here. Oh, that went green just as he went through. Yeah, we made it. Bouncy, bouncy. Right, freight market. Yeah, we'll have that. Thank you very much. This could now be very, very interesting. Oh, we got C1. Also, I've got crawler gears, look. Then it goes to second gear. Okay, where's the trailer is? So a 360 now and 51 ton of concrete beams. That's very, very low to the ground. I hope we don't go over anything high or humpback bridge or something. That looks very much exactly the same trailer that's in Farm Sim. That's pretty cool. Right. So you've got C1 and then second gear's there now. Okay, so my gearbox has changed. This could be interesting. Are we out the gate? Yeah. I think this thing's at... So fifth is now... Okay, I've got used to where the gears are now. Oh, my numbering's all different. So that's 5 and 7, where it used to be 5 and 6. Have I got a third option? No. And that's 8. Oh dear, my gearbox has moved. Well, again though, with a 360, it is pulling it. Hopefully we don't get the Windows problem now. I think there must have been an issue with... I don't want 12, do I? I don't want 11th. Okay, there's 10th. So where A? So where 12th is, I haven't got anything now. C1 is crawler gear. And you have not got 3 axles. I know. I've also got a 360 engine, which wouldn't be normal for this. Okay, this is going to take us cross country now, 318 miles. No, that's 12th. So we haven't got 9th anymore. We go 8, 10, 11, 12. So we have got less gears, but we have got a crawler gear, I suppose. Okay, I've got to get used to where they all are. At least the sun's coming up, that's something. But again, a 360 now, pulling 51 tons. Not an issue, really. Until we come to our first hill, of course. Yeah, that's why the trailer is low. Yeah, it'll be fine. Tenth gear, it's doing it. Just. Okay, does look like this road's about to go uphill. This is where his new gearbox. Damn it. There you go. Yeah, I'm not going to make it up this, am I? Come on. No. No, it's not going to go up, is it? Yeah, all hail the mighty hill indeed. Defeated. Oh. Nothing. Okay. We won't even go backwards. So I'm resting on the back of a truck. Yeah, I think it's that truck behind me is actually... Yeah, I'm leaning against the truck behind me. Okay, we'll try something. Let's detach the trailer. If I can couple it, I'll put a slightly different angle. Damn it, I shouldn't have bloody changed gear, should I? Oh, I missed a bloody gear. Okay, but that theory sort of worked. Right, let's try that again. Damn it. Nearly got it moving. No, even the crawler gears. I'm now stuck on the side of this truck, and I. Damn it. Okay, let's try my previous tactics. Let's uncouple again. Doesn't help when you get vehicles coming down the hill. See if it'll let me attach at a really strange angle. What the hell? Okay, well, it didn't like that, did it? Okay, don't change gear, don't change gear. I'm just going to leave it at 5 mile an hour. Use the Dave lock. Debbie lock? I mean diff lock. Yeah, I'm too scared to change gear. I'm going to have to do it, aren't I? Oh, we got first. And second. Wow, it just shows you a bit of momentum, see? And fourth. Got one hell of a convoy behind us now. Okay, we're moving. We are moving. Slowly, but we're moving. I've got a feeling if this job does actually get there, it's going to be there pretty late. Right, I think clue, or key rather, for the next hill is to just pick a low gear and stick with it. There you go, see all that chaos of the hill, we're up to 10th gear, we're actually speeding. Need to make some time up. There we go, 12th, and we're off. Very speeding. This could actually be pretty dangerous, I think. That's a flag. Oh, flag's flying. Bring on the next challenge. It's got to be a hill, isn't it? Or a sudden humpback bridge or something. Hills going down. I don't mind hills going down. Are you not entertained? I am. Actually really thirsty. I'm trying to work out how I can get myself a drink. Find a straight bit of road. I need to open my drink bottle. This looks good. One-handed drink opening for the win. If I didn't do it up so tight. Wow, majorly speeding. Can't undo my drink bottle. Renault! Oh, get on that side of the road. Whoa. Okay, I won't have a drink. Whoa. Okay, we're doing 58 in a 37 zone. A little bit quick. Well, touch wood, we've had no issues with it running, so I'm guessing it must be the port or just trying to get on a ferry where it saves it. That there is an issue with this profile, maybe. Okay, why you go so slowly? You lose me my momentum. Ah, open that drink. Okay. Uh-oh, hill. I was trying to have a drink. I guess I'm changing down. I'm trying to dip the clutch too quickly. At least with the load nice and close to the ground, it's harder to roll out. Yeah. Yeah, I shouldn't tip over. But humpback bridges could be fun. It's just reversing this thing is going to be fun. Should we ever actually get to the other end, which we've got 230 odd miles to go, I'm not looking forward to parking it. Or now getting up this ramp onto the freeway. I'll open my drink now. Yes, I can. Right, now the AI takes so long getting out of these junctions that this could be a while. Come on in, Mr. AI. Okay, so that's where... Okay, we go first to fourth now then, do we? I haven't worked out this gearbox yet. Okay, now he's going on a bit... Don't... No. Why you go so slowly up the hill? Why was he going so slowly up there? The good thing is we shouldn't need fuel. Or shouldn't need to rest again. The only thing stopping us now delivering this load is the game crashing, which is a possibility. Or me doing something really stupid, which again is a possibility. But a 360 now, pulling 51 ton? Yeah, that's doable. Don't pull out on me, don't pull out on me. He pulled out on me. Well, come on then. If you're going to pull out on me, at least have the decency to put your foot down. It's a 50 zone, you're doing 38. Flipping coach drivers. Okay, up into 11th. Why is he braking? Why is he braking? Why are you braking? Ah, Sheshin. There's a OMSI route in Cheshire. It's brilliant. I love driving a lot of German maps in all the games I play because I keep getting up at the same places I've been before. Pulling out is never the right strategy. It's supposed to be, but that's an impossibility. Anyway, PG chat. Pulling out of junctions is what we're talking about. Never pull out of a junction in front of a car coming down the road in front of you. Always stay in as long as you can. Right, okay. So we're going right. I don't want to be in the crawler gear really. I don't want to be in first really. There's second. You've got wood. Okay. I'm going. Like playing spin tyres here as well. OMSI spin tyres. I didn't hit him, did I? Yes, apparently I hit him. He just decided to put his hazards on. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. 10th? No. Not 4th. 10th? No. 7th. That'll do. Oh, I can't get used to this gearbox. Always signal your intentions. Exactly. Like that. See? I don't know if that crawler gear is any better. So second's there now. Second's where I used to have third. So I can just about pull away in second. And then it does cope with going to fifth. Then it goes 8th. 258. That was not really realistic. Uh-oh. I think it's going to get twisty again out here. Yeah, I'd see twisty road ahead. No, not 12th. What's the other gear there? 10, that'll do. So I've got the gearbox set as a splitter, so each gear's got 2 positions. So take it back into neutral, press the splitter button, come back into the same gear again, it's another gear. Which normally when they're 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and then obviously 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, it's easy to remember. But now where 12th used to be, or 11th, 12th used to be, there's nothing. And what was first is now C1. Cattle and crops early access now planned for June. Excellent. Yeah, I am in line to get that. It'd be nice to look at something new. Haven't seen much else new content-wise that's coming out this year. Obviously, there's still hopefully going to be the new game from TML, the new bus sim. But I've heard no more about that. I need to check the forums actually. I need to do that tomorrow. I want to jump in a combine now and go and harvest that. Oh, no. Rip gearbox. 8th, that'll do. That's a hint from end of the new dev vid. Okay. And that's 10th, okay. Right, Gdansk, that way. So we've got 200 miles to go. First, what, 30 odd have been fairly eventful. The rate this is going, this will be the only journey we do in full. So if you have just joined, we are pulling this 51-ton load from the new heavy load pack that came out with a Scania 360 with a manual gearbox, just because we can. Although it did just get defeated by a hill. No, we're on 11, there we go. Yeah, I like Farm Sim. I've spent a lot of time in the last week, actually. Too much time, probably, in Farm Sim. I'm going to have a break away from it for a few days now. But will be nice to try something else. There was another game out, I'm sure. I tried to look for it the other week on Steam. I'm sure there was something that was trying to be Farm Sim that wasn't. Was it called Professional Farmer or something? Or was that just not good? Do you guys remember when OMSI London came out in time for Christmas last year? Oh, definitely Larwood. What a fun time we had. Yeah, I have a horrible feeling it won't be out in time for Christmas this year. Is there not lights here? Oh, yes, there is. They're green as well. Damn it, why did I stop? Oh, god damn it, they're red now. Right, in case you have just joined, here's the truck. Good old Scania 360, kitted out with stuff from the Griffin pack, which I only bought today. So we got some of the Scania stuff, plus also bought the Michelin pack. So we've got a nice painted tyres, and the Griffin pack added the exhaust and stuff. But the heavy load pack has given us this not very high off the ground trailer with 51 tons on it, that I think is one of the rear steers as well. So that could be very interesting when we get to the other end, if we get to the other end, of course. And we've got the new gearbox, which has also given us a crawler gear, which we'll start off in the crawler gear. Do you like that hissing sound? That's quite good. Okay. And the parking brake releasing makes a different noise now as well. It's all about little noises. I do like the little tiny details. It's all about the little things. It's on the way to be the new Duke Nukem Forever. Yeah. No, that's too high a gear. We'll go with 10. See how that does us. Oh look, our air balloon. This game, I just completely blown away. This game, by the way, if you haven't purchased it, if you're watching this and you haven't purchased it, why? It's like £4, I think, in the Steam sale. How does everyone not have ETS2? And I'm running this without, actually, apart from a sound mod, which I think I've got turned off, I'm running this mod free. It's standard stock map for £4. It's just, is there a game that gives you better value for money than this? An ETS2 MP free, that we will be doing in a fortnight. We'll try and get a few more people rallied up for that. So I do plan on sticking out a couple more ETS2 videos over the next 2 weeks, maybe one a week, because we're not going to pull all of those with this tonight, probably only this one. So maybe do a couple of other loads and some upcoming ETS2 videos. You have all the DLC maps. I haven't bought France yet. I wanted to see how well the game went down on the channel again. The video I put out the other day seems to have gone down really well. So you'll see how this stream goes, as to whether I can start putting the odd bit of ETS2 content. I've tried it a few times on the channel and it hasn't been popular because there's so many people out there doing ETS2. But I think it's one of those games that even if I just bought it for me, just to play. Oh, rip gearbox. No, not 5. No, not 10. 8. That's what I wanted. See, by that time, by the time I picked the gear, I've slowed down too much. So France isn't supported in MP though, is it? Apart from that, yeah, I've got Scandinavia and Going East. They've been out a while. I will try this pack when it comes to American Truck Sim as well, at some point. There we go. See, slightly defeated by that little hill. There we go. Picking up speed again. Up in the 10th. See, you don't need a 700 horsepower engine. You just need a bit of patience and a 360. This thing probably isn't that economical because it's flat out all the time. The turbo's probably glowing red hot. Okay, randomly we got to make a right-hand turn up here. So I'm wondering when we're going to get, or if we're ever going to get an ETS2. Or they just keep developing this. Because what was the time difference? I've never checked this. What was the time difference between ETS and ETS2? Was it a few years? This has been out, what, 3 years now? 4 years? Uh-oh. Oh, we don't ground out. Oh, I bet that was close. Has anyone actually played the original ETS? I bought it for about £1 and something for Christmas. Wow, it's bad. No. 10th was a bit... 11th was a bit brave. 10th's a bit brave. We'll go back down to 8th. Yeah, don't know if I want to risk changing up. 4 years, 5 months between releases. So between 1 and 2. So how long's 2 been out? Because is that why they just keep chucking it so cheap? Getting loads of people to buy it? January 2013, so 4 years. So will they suddenly spring on us an ETS2? Could do. There's a new Scania truck coming. They could be incorporating the coach bit into that, knowing how well Fernbus has done. Wouldn't that be awesome if all of a sudden they just went, here you go, here's ETS2. The game's basically the same. They've made some tweaks. They've added the coach bit. Whole new game, you've got to go and buy it again. But if your existing DLC worked, or they probably go, you got to buy the DLC again. Or a coach sim. Cross his fingers. Yeah, well, they did talk about that. I think that's why, I said this in my Fernbus videos, that I think that's why TML released Fernbus too early. They tried to jump on that hype of a coach sim, and from sort of the comments of feedback I've had from TML and the forums and stuff, I think there's still a lot of future in Fernbus, but this map would just have been so good for a coach sim, and to still had the uh-oh. Yeah, I feel no trains coming. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to happen. Oh, I thought that was a train. Okay, crawler gear. Right, okay. Anyway, yeah, I think there's a lot of scope, but this map would have been so good to have a coach sim driving around in it. Why is my guy tired already? Still got 100 miles to go. He's going to have to stay tired. Because I don't know about you guys, but I would be completely happy if they launched a coach sim with this exact. It's like, yeah, it's the same map, but you can drive coaches now. The customer expects delivery very soon. Oh, I missed a gear. Yeah, 10. There we go. And a business model. Yeah, again, that's coming to Fernbus. There's an economy model coming to Fernbus where you can make money as a coach driver. A bit like you can here, I suppose. But yeah, if SCS, or I know they're putting all their resources, they've just done the rescale. They're working on New Mexico now. They just launched this pack, which, yeah, okay, it's 8 new loads and 2 new trailers, but really, is that 6 months work for 30 odd devs, whatever money they've got? And even, where's the new Scania? How long's that been out? The 7000, is it? The S series? Why isn't that in the game? Where's the Renault Premium, or the new Renault that was going to come out? That isn't out yet. That was supposed to be out with the France DLC. It's just, this game's brilliant and I do really like it, but I think SCS, although they are only a small team, I need to give them, allowances for being a small team, and they've done a brilliant job with this, but really, yeah, it is a small team. I know they're a small team, but the problem is I think they've got there's a high level to maintain, because this is so good. Graphically, look at it. It's just awesome, and the detail in here, it's just so good. So it must be hard to live up to that level, that bar that they've set themselves. But yeah, people want content regularly now. But hey, I'm sure all of us fans will stick with it, because it is one of those games that little things like this little add-on, £3.59, this could have come out and been a tenner. Again, just a shame, which we've talked about before, in that there isn't a way of going forward with this game so that you could specialize, say, in loads. So you'd have one of these low loaders, and you would go and pick up a job that will only go on the low loader, and part of it was you'd see it loaded onto your low loader. So you park in a certain place, and then you'd see a bit of animation where the vehicle was plonked on your trailer. You go and deliver that, then you go and take your, so you stick with the same trailer if you wanted to. Something like that would be quite cool. Or stick with the same box trailer, so you'd only take goods from goods, so you have to back up to a warehouse to load. Then magically you would have X load on board. You drive up, you back up to warehouse to unload it. Same as real life. Little things like that wouldn't take a lot, would just add another dimension to the game, I think. Okay, we've still got 52 miles to go. Our man's getting very sleepy. I'm stuck behind Mr. Polaris lines now. But, well, apart from a couple of little hiccups, it's just a case of replace truck models with coaches and trailers for passengers. They've got the hard work done. Exactly. So I had to lean forward then because the mic boom's in the way of the chat handily down the bottom. But in some of the towns, and if you've noticed, there are bus stations. So in some of the stock towns, it's there. The infrastructure is already there. So yeah, instead of going to a point where you pick up a load, you'd go to a point where you go to a bus station and then magically passengers appear. So you wouldn't have to go through the whole checking in thing and animation thing like you do with Fernbus. You just pull up like you do now with a load, pull up to a stop, click, take the job. You're taking those passengers from there to there, and then you drive the coach. You wouldn't necessarily need to see the passengers, although you could obviously if you look round. But it'd be nice to be able to switch and do both. So you have the game. Either they could release it, which is what the original plan was, to have European Coach Simulator, whatever it's going to be called. And then they said they're going to do it as an add-on to the existing game. I think that would be a bit of a conflict between trucking fans and coaching fans. I think having it as a separate game with the same map would have made perfect sense to me, but hey ho, I'm not SCS. But having it mixed could be interesting as well. So you choose a profile. Whether in the next form of game, so whether ETS2 becomes European Transport Simulator. Okay, I've got to go right up here, so I'll stay behind this idiot who keeps brake testing me. It's getting very dark and sleepy. Problem is now I'm going to have to sleep after this job. I don't want it to be dark, so I might have to go and find a garage and sleep twice somewhere. Come on then, Mr. Polaris, let's get a move on. Let's go, go, go. So we'll drop this job off, maybe do one more job then. We can find something we haven't pulled yet. Gdansk this away. No, not 5th. 10th will do. No. 8th will do. Gearbox is certainly playing with my my brain. It's like, nope, can't get used to that. Oh, my phone's ringing. Now we go 10th. There we are. Well, first load we had issues obviously trying to leave the or trying to leave the country technically. That's something to do with my profile, being that I used it in ETS2 MP, so I think I need to sort a profile out. Problem is the streaming profile I've got, I haven't got my controls set up the same way, so I need to actually tweak that. I think maybe change the profile out. Well, apart from the hill and me sort of bottoming out a railway crossing, getting dark again, been surprisingly easy pulling this with this truck. And me get confused by the new gearbox. Okay, 4 miles to go. Avoid sleeping offence. Well, how can I sleep out here? Nope, rope gearbox. Okay, I'll stay in this lane then. We've got to go left up here. Oh, I hope it's an easy reverse. Hope he doesn't want to reverse it round a corner or up a hill or anything. Yeah, I know I'm getting tired. You're just going to stop there, are you? No, you can. Must be stopped any. Yeah, you stopped and then you pulled forward. Scumbag. Now they're going. What the hell's going on here? So he stopped to let me out and then went, no, you know what? I'm not doing that anymore. Okay, so we're going down here and then right somewhere. I don't want to crawler gear really. Shame that flag wasn't double-sided really, wasn't it? It's backwards. Yeah, I still can't sleep anywhere, can I? I'll be able to once I drop this load off. No, 10th was a bit optimistic there, wasn't it? I'll go with 8th. Okay, in we go. Oh, I do hope this is easy. Yeah, alright. How many times can you keep finding me? In there. Okay. We should be able to do that. Especially as this isn't the trailer. Yeah, I know. Sleepy, etc., etc. Oh, I'm miles off. Little tiny movements. Just feather in that clutch. And leaning out the window helps. There we go. Yeah, alright. Sleep in the fence again. Done. We were late. Oh, not quite level 33. Okay, so we need to go and rest basically, don't we, before he has a fit. Release a parking brake. YOLO. And sleep. And sleep again. There we go, daylight. Okay, so what jobs have we got going from here then? So we are in Gdansk. Nothing heavy. So we attempted locomotive. We did the mobile crane in the video. Concrete beams are just done. Oh, about the asphalt miller. That means crossing the thing. We don't want to do that. Hamburg to Stuttgart. Liège to Calais. 196 miles. Hamburg to Stuttgart. I reckon we'll do that and then we'll call it a day. That should take us an hour or so, shouldn't it? So we'll go to Hamburg. Take that and go back to Hamburg. Yeah, we know it won't work. So bring up the console. Go to Hamburger. Ta-da! Back in Hamburg again. Let's go and plonk ourselves down on a footpath somewhere like that. Ching! Miraculously, here we are. I don't really want the crawler gear, do we? And put away in fourth as we got no thingy. Parking brake on. Off even. Okay, let's see if we can. So this was 44 tons, so it's slightly lighter, but I think it's a bit longer. Although it's on the same trailer, so in theory it should be easier. In theory. Take job, yes, thank you. Yeah, we know the truck's no good. Oh, this has got the rear steer bit on it, like we had on the first one that failed. So this could be interesting if we get to the other end and have to reverse it. Yeah, I think that's a screenshot moment right there. There we go. So then, off to Hamburg we go. So we will make this the final job because this is going to take a while, I think. 11 hours, we're going to get there after it's dark, so that could be interesting. I might as well leave the lights on. Problem is we're going to need to stop again. So it's going to be shouting at me because we're very sleepy and all that. So we'll have pulled, technically, I pulled the crane in the video. We attempted to pull the train. We've pulled the concrete blocks. This is the asphalt loader. So there's 4 more that we haven't done, which say I'll pull a couple of those over the next couple of weeks. I'll chuck an ETS2 video in midweek. Get ourselves in readiness for the stream. In theory this should be easier to corner because of the rear steer, and it was. It's like go around rails because of the rear steer. Still not going to help the fact that weight wise we come up against any hills, which I'm sure we're going to do on this 400-mile journey we're about to tackle. Oh, perfect. Well, if it's all motorway or freeway or autobahn, then it could be fairly simple. I'm hoping it's a bit of cross country. It's either a case of then when we start getting tired, we sleep and then get the job there late. At least we get there at AM, I suppose. That might be the option. We'll see. Fuel-wise, we should have enough fuel. Okay, lights are green. We'll slide ourselves out into this outside lane. So yeah, this should be easier to pull because it's lighter. Can't remember how to update ETS2. You don't need to remember to update it. Steam, if you've got the auto update enabled in Steam, so right click on the game in Steam, go to properties, go to updates, and it gives you the option of keeping your game up to date. The joy of Steam, you don't have to worry about updating, it does it automatically for you. Oh. Alright, okay, so I'm going to take a swig of my drink again while I'm accelerating down here. Oh. Okay, 11 probably a little bit optimistic. I need to get something with a straw. I'll have to take the lids off things. There we go. And dog's having a good old bounce around on the dash there. There we go. This does go to prove one thing, that you don't need a lot of power. You can pull all of the loads in the heavy load pack with a Scania 360. I think there's one truck that's less horsepower than this. I think it's one of the Ivecos. There's a 310 from memory. Obviously I wanted to use the Griffin pack, so I couldn't use the Iveco. You stay there. So slightly uphill, so we'll leave it in 10th. So yeah, we'll get this journey done and then we'll call it a day for the stream. It should take about an hour, I think, so it's not like I'm going to depart anytime soon. Next weekend I might do some more sail away. There we go. Pedal to the metal. So I quite like the fact that this lane here, which obviously is designed for heavy vehicles, is actually concrete and the rest of it's tarmac. Travelled on some of the UK motorways this week and the concrete sections, yeah, they might be hard wearing, but they're a pain to drive on. Right, 376 miles to go. Like I'm in a 12th. Yeah, it is. What was the word was used earlier? Annoyingly easy? Worryingly easy? Worryingly easy. Yeah, you do notice these are heavy. But I think they could have gone with heavier stuff. Because someone must have tested these loads and gone, actually you can pull that with the base model, base engine truck. So they could have given us something that was like ridiculously heavy. So something like 150 ton or something, which isn't an unrealistic weight to have on the roads with, you know, exceptional loads. Disappointingly easy. There we go. Thanks, 80. So yeah, I think they could have chucked in something that was really heavy. Again, you know, one of my out-of-the-box ideas would be awesome for something like this if you had a load that was so heavy. And again, probably something for future games. That a bit like I've watched a program, Outback Truckers, I think it is, Australian series, where you'd have 2 or 3 trucks linked up to pull a load and one at the back pushing. So imagine if you had that in multiplayer, where you had to have a couple of your mates, you know, all changing gear at the same time, or following the lead truck, and you're all rigid linked together. That would be pretty awesome. Was hoping to see some fails, but only got game crashes. Well, the hill was a bit of a fail, and so was me versus a level crossing. And the game crashes was me trying to leave the country. You could do that with trains. Yeah, that'd be awesome, wouldn't it? I still want to try out with sailing, with Sail Away, the multiplayer bit. I haven't done that yet, with having someone else on the boat with me. One of my plans for this week was to try and work out how to actually, oh my god, sail the boat properly, using all the ropes and stuff, but yeah, that hasn't happened. See, because that truck slowed down, it's obviously affecting me now. Need a fishing net rod for that game. Yeah, fish off the side of the boat. I said last week's stream was what, 3 hours crossing the channel. I really enjoyed that. It was really relaxing, easy for me as a streamer. Right, how far we got to go? 332 miles to go. Not 12th. I'm still getting confused by this gearbox. We could go with 11th, I suppose, see if that works. You know, what's next? I was thinking about this during the week. What's the next area of transport that hasn't really been simmed? We've got buses, we've got coaches, we've got planes, we've got trains, we've got boats. What's the missing link? What isn't there? What genre would actually be interesting to do? I still think there's room for something like this, but on a smaller scale. Also, you've got the on the road, which is the thing I played. You're using little box trucks and stuff. Boat race might be fun. I thought it was a bit dull, to be honest. It's relaxing. I think a boat race might be fun. But yeah, something one step down from this I think could be interesting. Again, using the same maps maybe. So yeah, van delivery driver. There you go. So obviously that on the road started out in what's probably a 7.5 tonner or 12.5 tonner. But you know, again, could be a simple thing like you'd work your way up to owning London black cabs. Now that's an idea. Taxi driver. That'd be good. Really detailed map of London or any city. Yeah, van delivery driver. So you start out, paid per parcel. So you pick up a contract to go and deliver some parcels. So you spend your day delivering, 20 parcels around the town, and you get so much per parcel. So the more parcels you deliver, the more money you get. You start out leasing a van. The aim is then that you'd want to buy your own van. And then a bit like this, once you bought your own van, you buy another van, and you'd hire a driver that would then work for you. And eventually you'd get more vans, bigger vans, better vans, up to sort of not semi trucks like this, but up to rigids. That'd be quite good. And yeah, with that'd be London taxi driver, just taxi driver. So driving around, picking up passengers, dropping them off, and you'd have, from a standard London black cab, you'd have the American checker cab. So again, you could have initially be based, say, in London, so you'd have black cabs you'd be driving around. So you have the old TX4 with a manual gearbox and what was it, a Nissan 2.5 engine or something, up to the new hybrids or electric black cabs that are coming. And then you'd have an add-on that would be, I can't get so confused with this gearbox. You have an add-on that would then be New York. Then you'd have to own sorting centres to get more money per parcel or fast delivery updates, I guess. Yeah, that sort of thing would be really, really good. So a bit like this, you'd have to keep it fresh. You'd have to keep bringing updates and add-ons in to make you want to keep playing it with more DLCs. So you'd have a wider catchment area. So you start off in a town, then you'd get delivering out to the country. So you got to go and find rural addresses and stuff. And you'd have not say disasters built in, but you'd have the trunk run from another town was late, or it could even be that you didn't have to go and pick up parcels. So you'd have to go around, deliver in the morning, go back in the afternoon, pick them up from people, put them on a truck that would then go to another town for delivery. So that could be a multiplayer aspect of it then, where you could play. You pick a town, and if someone else playing in real time got their truck out late, it would arrive with you late, so you would then be late delivering your parcels, and they'd get penalised for that then because they delivered it late. So it wouldn't just be about you; you'd then have a multiplayer aspect to it as well. You'd have to upgrade to drones, yeah. That sort of thing. I think I'm really looking forward to seeing where this sort of genre of gaming is heading. I think graphically, yep, things are going to improve. The quality is going to get better. We're going to be at 4K soon, and then in a couple of years' time, 8K. But you've got to have. I'm going to get killed by a coach. Wow, that was close. But you've got to have the game content to keep you wanting to play it. This thing, when I first got it, I was running on a 360 graphics card, I think, which it was playable, then went to a 750, then the 970. It wasn't the game, it was the fact that I wanted better graphics. But you still want the gameplay to be able to keep you drawn in, to keep you wanting to play the game, which things like this little add-on makes you want to jump back in it again. So having like that parcel delivery game, you'd have to keep bringing add-ons in. So you'd have heavy parcels, you'd have special loads, you'd have animals and stuff maybe. You then start going into the Amazon route of having to deliver stuff within an hour. So you'd have, customer places an order, you've got it's delivered to you at like 20 minutes after the order's been placed. You've got 40 minutes to deliver it there, and if you don't deliver it there, you get penalised. So you have that timed aspect to it. I think that sort of thing could be quite good, and I'm now thinking the idea of a taxi driver game could be quite good. There, we've got 231 miles to go. And this truck is doing brilliantly at pulling this load. My foot's flat to the floor doing 56, but it's pulling it. You know, what other aspects of driving? You can have well, there are some emergency services simulators out there. I got that Notroff 112, didn't I? But that was okay. And there's that Emergent NYC. I'm still waiting for that to come down in price, because that's got a multiplayer aspect to it. That looks like that's going to be really good, because you could have a few of you jumping in the same fire engine to go and tackle fires and stuff. So someone drives the engine, someone operates the hose, someone operates the ladder, someone can run in the building. That sort of thing as an emergency services thing could be quite interesting. There are a few people have attempted it, like there's that City Economy where you go around emptying dustbins and stuff. I haven't done a fire engine game for a while. No, I thought about that the other day actually. I really need to come back and look at that. I actually did enjoy that. I might add that to my list and bring that back for next weekend. So the last week I've been putting out, see that OMSI new bus came out, which is really good. Then this came out, so I put that out. Okay, 198 miles to go. Shame I looked through my Steam library the other day. There's so many good games I've got that just don't fit the channel. Games that I enjoy playing, like City Skylines, etc. I can get myself lost for a long time. I might actually do a stream one weekend, maybe even a bank holiday weekend one. No, that's not a gear. Where I just go through some of my old random games and just have a quick 20 minutes on them. Could be good for a bit of fun. Yeah, I might do it on a Saturday, 2 weeks time, before the Sunday night ETS2 MP. And next weekend may do sailing, but I do fancy getting back into a bit of train sim. I haven't done trains for a while. Never did finish off all the scenarios in CSX Heavy Haul, so I might do a bit of that next Saturday. See, too many games. Things like that have got a couple of hour scenario do lend themselves towards a stream. Okay, where are we going now? Maybe it's a transit van to come past. Going around, aren't we? Yeah. Okay, you gonna let me out? I last played Train Sim World on the 8th of April. I last played it when I last streamed it. I don't know when that was. That's probably around there. Yeah, again, one of those that I hoped that there was going to be more difference from the beta to the actual game. Well, we've got Flight Sim World coming out soon. Definitely going to give that a go because I really like it's based on the same engine that Flight Score was on, and I actually really like the graphics and really like the ease of being able to do a flight in Flight Score. Just pick a map and go, I want to go from there to there, and you just follow a line. It was that simple. You know, I like X-Plane. I haven't played X-Plane much, so I bought rudder pedals for X-Plane. I've used them once. So this last week I've spent too much time farming. Need to step away from the combine. Right, 148 miles to go. And then we will end the stream there for tonight once we've done this one. A little bit of a shorter stream then. Well, we're not here yet. Okay, straight on. Don't take any chance of getting out of this lane. Well, he hasn't started complaining he's tired yet, but we've still got 3 hours worth of driving to go in game time. I do like this Scania, I really, really do. So even with the base 360, it looks so nice. And drives so nice. Okay, straight on again. Oop. Come on, let me out. Why are you braking? Whoa, okay. Yeah, this is disappointingly easy with this 360. Yeah, I think they should have put a bit more thought and a bit more weight into these loads. It shouldn't be this easy to pull something that's this heavy apparently, or even the 61 ton, although we were using a 440 then, this would have pulled it fine. You shouldn't be able to pull it with a 360. It can't be accurate. Yeah, I'm thinking that. It does feel like you've got weight on. Obviously that hill will prove that. Yeah, we're now doing 69 miles an hour in a 360 brake truck, pulling 41 tons behind us. Yeah, which, okay, you would get to that if you had it flat, but it shouldn't be this easy. Okay, 93 miles to go. It's actually gone fairly quickly, this journey. Okay, straight on again over here. So I do wish that this sat-nav was zoomed out like the one in Fernbus. So the faster you go, it's zoomed out so you can see more of the road ahead. Then as you slow down, it's zoomed back in again. That's a pretty cool feature in Fernbus. Unusual for there to be something in another game that you actually want in ETS2. Or a bit like the physics, you know, this would be awesome if it had the tyre physics and stuff from spin tyres. So when you were pulling a heavy load, the tyres flattened slightly. And obviously they don't want smoke out the exhaust, but you know, if you had that bit of, even the The heat haze out of the exhaust would look quite smart. And as you said before, the ability to get out of the truck. Maybe not everywhere, but in certain places you could get out of the truck. Right, 64 miles to go. Yeah, this is very easy. What do truck drivers do out the truck? Well, when you go and fill up. So you have to go and fill up, you know, you go in a bit like again in Train Sim World. You'd have to go to the fuel cap of the truck, unscrew it, go to the petrol pump, grab it, put it in the truck, fill it up, put it back, go into a place and pay. Then get back in your truck. Yeah, eat. When you sleep, you get out of the truck. You either then sleep and then you crawl back into the back of the truck and it goes dark. Then you get up, you get back in the front of the truck again. Or you have to take a bathroom break. So you'd have to stop for fuel, you'd have to stop for food, you'd have to stop for a toilet break. Which real truck drivers have to do. And okay, only in those designated areas you got to get out of the truck. They couldn't stop here and get out, it wouldn't let you. But in those designated areas, you could get out, walk to the bathroom, walk to a burger point, or even one of the two same places. You know, service area, you get food, you get the toilet, you get fuel. Can't be that hard to do, surely. Not nowadays. Be interesting to put in a bladder level. Yeah, well, exactly. Well, you've got the fuel level up there on the sat nav. And your sleeping level. You know, get rid of the stupid email icon off there. Make the time a bit smaller. And you can have a health, not necessarily bladder, but health level. And well, yeah, we could have health and food. I'm just wondering when you're stuck with a full bladder on a motorway. Well, then you need to have your truck cleaned on the inside. Or you make sure you got a drinks bottle with you. Yeah, it won't be a fine, it'll be a cleaning bill. Oh God. There we go. Well, that 400 miles went surprisingly quickly and surprisingly easily. The tough bit now is going to be reversing this, I think. Oh my God. Maybe someone will mod something heavier. Well, I've pulled the 95-ton Siemens transformer, which I've actually pulled with this. So even that's not heavy enough, I don't think. I think they missed a trick here. They could have put like a 150-ton load in, as if to say, you know, that's, there you go, that's a challenge. Yeah, these are nice. They are heavy. They do take a little bit of thinking about. And thankfully it was cheap as a DLC. If it had been, you know, £10–12, I don't think they could have done that. They couldn't have made a DLC now for something like this. It was dearer than buying the game itself. Stuttgart discovered. Oh, jolly nice. Just as it's getting dark, look. And he hasn't complained about being tired yet. Volvo. Is that actually a Volvo pulling that? Doesn't look like it. It's an Iveco. Yeah, you can see up the mud flaps. Tut, tut, tut. I don't think Volvo would allow that somehow. Okay, here we are. And they want it in there. Okay. Now, when I turned this around in the video I did, we jackknifed. So I'll be very, very careful now. Okay. I hit something. I hit the truck. I did it again, didn't I? Yeah, don't look down the side of that. that trailer. You're like, who the hell did this? Wasn't me. I know nothing. It's not the reversing, it's the fact that it's sticking out. Okay, accepted that then. Why did it accept it? Well, if you're accepting that, I'm happy with that. There we go. Level 33. It does actually sound like someone's pulling the pipes out from the... That's pretty cool. There we go. I reckon that's us done then. A little bit of a shorter stream tonight, but I don't think taking another load on now would probably end well, and I'll save that for the videos. Bit of a disastrous one. Few issues there with, well, a hill being one of them, and I think those pipes look great with this today. I'll have to get rid of those. And then me bottoming them out on the railway tracks. So we'll chuck a couple of videos out in ETS2 over the next couple of weeks in readiness for the MP stream that we've got coming up on the bank holiday weekend. Thanks very much for those of you that have commented and have been watching. I'll catch you all again very soon. Thanks very much and good night.